Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport in the Premier League at the top of the Premier League still somehow. Although we have just lost our first game of the season. It was against West Brom. We were the better side as well. We just could not score a goal. So there you see it then, top of the Premier League, joint on points with now Spurs on 19, but we do have that little number 1 in the L column. One thing I have noticed, however, this is the season where Damien Tilger has decided to arrive. He's been here for now 2 years, 2 full seasons, and he's been average at best until now. He is just amazing so far. I don't think attribute-wise he's much better than what he has been previously. However, he has scored 6 goals in the league. He has got 3 assists in the league, so that is 9 goal contributions. In the Carabao Cup, he came off the bench and got 2 assists as well in the Carabao Cup. He is just doing absolutely everything that we hoped he would do. It's a shame it's taken 2 years, but he's got there. Anyway, in between episodes, we have played 4 matches, 2 in cup competitions, 2 in the league. We started off with a 4-2 victory against QPR. We played a very rotated side. Matheson, Barriero, Murray and Mendes with the goals in this, and then that one. There you go, the 1-0 defeat against West Brom. I said we played alright. We didn't actually play particularly well. Defensively, we were good. It was the strikers that let us down. Against PAOK in the Europa League, we win this one 3-1. Saulo with 2, Rourke Murray also getting on the score sheet. Against West Ham, returning to winning ways in the league. Tails Wesley scoring twice. One of them from right back, one of them from left wing. We kind of had some subs issues going on, so we moved up to be a winger. We also played Eupen in a mid-season friendly, where we won 2-0 apparently. We're not going to hang around, we are going to jump straight into the first match of the episode. Manchester United, who have started to turn things around. They were 15th, I think, at the end of last episode. They moved up to 11th place in the table. They're still a fair way off the pace, although, now that I look at that, if we lose twice, we could drop all the way down to potentially 10th. So, yeah, things aren't going as well as they may seem, because everyone else also seems to be winning. Anyway, Manchester United away from home at Old Trafford, 75,000 people in attendance. Hopefully, we can beat them and get more than the 2 wins that we have apparently. We've beaten them twice. Now, unfortunately, despite the fact that Damien Tilger is the best footballer on the planet Earth, he's currently out injured, so he's not going to be playing against Manchester United. We are going to go with Varro in goal, Murcia, Mendes, Lezcano and Milosevic as the back four, with Canate, Tommy Doyle and Keith Hall in the middle of the pitch. Rourke Murray will be the right winger today, with Saulo and Itabel rounding off our squad. Time will tell if we are going to miss Damien Tilger. I'm hoping we're not going to miss him. Rourke Murray is, as I always say, he's not great, but he seems to do a job. So hopefully Murray's just going to fill in that gap. Maybe Murray can get a couple of assists. Almost 20 minutes into the game and we have our first highlights. Murcia and Saulo passing the ball between them. Long ball towards Itabel. Lucio Itabel controls it well, goes for a long-range effort. It wasn't the best idea from the youngster. Hits it well over, or wide, or both. Varro with the goal kick. Lezcano runs out of the penalty area. Finds Milosevic forward. Rourke Murray, come on buddy, you can do it. I've got faith in Rourke Murray. I want him to become a club legend, I've decided. Murray across to Saulo, takes a touch, goes for goal. It is inches wide of the goalkeeper's post. We are going to see the goal kick as well. Morissette is the Manchester United goalkeeper, which I think this is the first season where David De Gea isn't their number 1. Wrench forward, lots of space for Wrench to run into. Rashford on that left-hand side gets past Milosevic. He's going to run into the space. Why have our defenders just left him? It's a good save from Varro. Wasn't the best shot from Rashford. It's going to be a corner to United. Half an hour on the clock. Bruno Fernandes goes over. Right-footed corner towards the middle. A header cleared. Tommy Doyle was going to get the ball clear further for us. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't at all. Yefremov, right-hand side. Dodges one tackle, keeps going into the area. Murcia steals the ball away and does clear the ball upfield. And now Lucio's got the ball. Itabel goes past one. He's got no real support. He's going to have to go alone. Skriniar comes over, clears the ball. Fernandes with a free kick. It's all happening in very quick succession at the moment. Rashford has the ball edge of the area, goes for goal. It's wide of the goalkeeper's post. Still 0-0. It's a fairly even game. I think United are having the better of it, but we're not certainly out of this game at the moment. Rourke Murray is on a 6.4. Maybe he's not going to fill in the gap that Tilger's left. Wrench to Pedri, forward to Rashford. Takes a few touches, tries to go past Milosevic, keeps going, edge of the area. Varro can easily hold on to that one. Is that the whole highlight? Yes, it was. Half time then. It is 0-0 against Manchester United. We've yet to have a shot on target, which is a bit of a worry. I'm going to do that. That wasn't the best plan. Right, we're going to give you a passionate. You weren't that bad. Everybody is fired up. Rourke Murray needs to do something in this second half. Also, because we're not having shots on target, we're going to do work the ball into the box. I don't know whether that's a good plan, but we're going to go for it anyway. And we are seeing the very first highlight of the second half. Lescano to Hall. Milosevic back to Keith Hall. Milosevic, get it forward, please. Lescano takes a touch, can run across, plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So then, I'm always worried that when the ball goes back to the goalkeeper, because it normally does it about 3 or 4 times, and that's when we balls it up. Canate to Mendes. It's going to go back to Varro, isn't it? I can see it happening. Lescano, there it is. 37 seconds it took to get them to the goalkeeper twice. Mendes, 3 times. Okay, right. What is happening with this highlight? What is going on with this highlight? Rourke Murray controls it from the goalkeeper's clearance. Murray runs inside. Long ball to Itabel. Lovely control from Itabel. And Lucio Itabel has put the ball in the back of the net. I think he might have been offside. And by think, I have no idea, because when that ball was played, we were in a different continent. It's a throw to Manchester United. Wrench to Skriniar. Itabel's nicked that ball away. He needs to get a goal now. Itabel runs direct towards goal. Smashes it. And Morissette makes the decent save. It's going to be a corner. We have started this second half brightly. Who's taken the corner? It's Tommy Doyle, the former Man City man. Right-footed. Milosevic doesn't jump for it. And Manchester United can just get the ball clear. Let's give them a get creative. It's a throw for Milosevic. Itabel to Murray. Murray doesn't pay enough attention to get the ball. Salcedo's not going to get there. Tommy Doyle back to Canate, who I think has filled in the Miro Butic-shaped hole absolutely spectacularly. Saulo crosses in. Itabel's there, doesn't get it. Bruno Fernandes flicks the head clear. Milosevic outside the area. Canate loves a long-range goal, but he's probably too far out. Itabel to Rourke Murray. He's gone for the opposite corner, and Rourke Murray has done it again. I'm pretty sure he scored against United last season. His third of the season. We're 1-0 up at Old Trafford against Manchester United. We are keeping the Premier League dream alive here. Spurs are winning their game, so if everything stays this way, we will remain top of the table on goal difference. Itabel chests the ball down, takes a few touches. That was shocking, Itabel, and that's probably the end of your game, my friend. We're going to do Melkonyan. We're going to go for Melkonyan. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm wondering whether we bring Keith Hall off. We've got Wang on the bench, but he has just come back from an injury, so I don't really want to play him at the moment. Tommy Doyle's free kick on the hour mark. Murray's at the back. Rourke Murray almost gets his second of the game. Morissette holds on to the headed effort from the Englishman. Kicks it upfield very quick. Counter-attack potentially. Dele's running down that left-hand side. So many yellow shirts. If United get anything from this, that's shocking defending. We've got the ball clear. The highlight ends. That was decent defending. 20 minutes to play. I'm thinking we are going to hold on, do some time-wasting substitutions. Saulo's going to come off for Everard. That's all we're going to do for the moment. And then at about 85, we will do another substitution. It will be Keith Hall coming off, probably for Wang for about 5 minutes. That's all we're going to do. And then I should probably... I can't do it now because I've confirmed it. I was thinking I should probably get them to do some time wasting. You know what? We're just going to stick with this. We're 1-0 up against Manchester United away from home. The injury time's just disappeared. The second half was fairly uneventful apart from that Rourke Murray goal. 3 points at Old Trafford. 3 points at Old Trafford with this Southport side. 11 years. We are arguably one of the best teams in the country. Somehow. How have we done that? I have no idea. Beating Manchester United now is actually becoming quite a regular recurrence. We've beaten them 3 times, I think. We've beaten them 3 times. We beat them in the last season, right at the end, didn't we? We also beat them earlier on in the season, if I'm not mistaken. So we just beat United. United, we've got their number. We have got Manchester United's number. Spurs keep pace with us after a 1-0 victory against Aston Villa. Leonidas Sturgeon with the goal there, who I had at Sampdoria in a different life, in a different save. Dean Smith has been sacked by Southampton chairman Ant Smith. Dries Mertens is apparently favourite. He's currently manager of Sheffield United. Fair enough. We've got to that point in this save where there are lots of weird footballers in charge of weird teams. Zlatan Ibrahimovic at Brighton, for example. In order to progress through this season a little bit quickly, we're going to go forward all the way to the 7th of November, where we will be playing Osijek in the Europa League group stage game. We do have to play them in between matches as well in the Europa League, obviously. We've also got Arsenal at home, Chelsea in the Carabao Cup 4th round, which I suspect we're probably going to lose that one, and then Watford away from home. It's actually quite a lot of important matches to play. Are we going to be champions of the Premier League in our 11th season? No, we won't. We've lost both of our league games in between matches. We won the other two, however. We beat Osijek 1-0, Alsane Kanate with a penalty after 47 minutes. We battered them and couldn't score. We literally had about 35 shots, they had 3. We then went 2-0 up against Arsenal and threw it away in the second half. Milosevic and Doyle with the goals for us. Second half, Henrique, Sancho and Nketiah with the goals for Arsenal. Apparently their halftime team talk was spectacular. Next up, we set up a Carabao Cup quarter-final match up against Manchester City with the 2-0 victory against Chelsea. Damian Tilga and Saulo, the two wingers, scoring in this one. And then Watford, we lost because we never beat Watford. Watford have our number. We have Man United's, Watford have ours. Of all teams to have our number, it's bloody Watford. So with 2 further defeats in the league, we have dropped down to 3rd place in the table. Spurs now top, Manchester City in 2nd. We are in 3rd, just 1 point ahead of Watford. Our goal difference is still pretty good though, so we've basically got an extra point ahead of Watford. Not against Arsenal though. Arsenal have better goal difference than us and they are just 2 points behind us. We are hopefully on course to guaranteeing ourselves European football fairly early this season. I guess we kind of have to hope for Champions League. That's got to be the goal, one way or another, through the league or through the Europa League. Speaking of, let's go play Osijek. So it is 1st versus 2nd in the Europa League Group C. We are top with 9 points, 3 wins out of 3. Osijek in 2nd with 6, 2 wins out of 3. Their obviously defeat came against us earlier on. Feyenoord can still qualify. PAOK, I think, are pretty much out of it by this point. This might guarantee us qualification. If we win, we will be on 12 points. And I think that means we literally will not be able to drop out of the top 2. So that's got to be the goal. The starting lineup then will be Varro in goal. The usual back four, Mercier, Mendes, Lezcano and Milosevic. It's going to be Kanate, Doyle and Hall in the middle of the pitch because there's injuries. We've still got Weston McKennie kind of out injured. He did play in our last match, but he's not really fit enough to play another match so quickly afterwards. Tilga and Saulo will be the wingers. Barriero will be our striker today. I have realised that Keith Hall has played well over 100 matches for us in the league. Well over. He's probably pushing about 125 matches for us. I imagine Rourke Murray is probably not too far away from that number either, if not further beyond that number. 5-6 minutes on the clock. Damien Tilga with the free kick. Goes for a curling effort. It hits the bar. We don't manage to get the ball in the back of the net though. Instead, we win ourselves a corner. Tommy Doyle steps up with the corner towards the middle. Mendes is there, doesn't win the header. It's cleared. Keith Hall collects it. The Northern Irish international back out to the corner taker. Doyle takes a few touches back to Mendes. The central defender needs to do something. Doyle crosses in. Can't find a yellow shirt. The chance is still alive. Apparently it isn't though. This should just be one-way traffic. This should be one-way traffic for the entire match. All up against the Osijek goalkeeper. Barriero 1-on-1 with the keeper. It's a great block actually from the defender. We win ourselves a corner. It's going to be probably Tommy Doyle going over to take it because he is our corner taker. It's not. It's Damien Tilga. On the left-hand side, a headed effort from Mendes goes well over the bar. Still 0-0. 20 minutes and a bit on the clock and they're down to 10 men. Great. Saulo getting himself straight red card. He is their best player, by the way. He is their best player, getting himself sent off. That is good news for us. Tommy Doyle with a corner. 25 minutes. It's Milosevic and the Montenegrin's header goes over the bar. We are not having shots on target, are we? We've had 1. We've had 3, apparently. 2 very quick succession, but none of them we've seen. Tilga. Lezcano's there. Lezcano hits the bar as well. They clear the ball. We need to get a goal in this. Like, we are just constant against their goal and just not doing anything, not managing to get the ball in the back of the net, not really challenging the goalkeeper. Keith Hall, long ball forward. Barriero controls it. He's got no support, goes for an effort. Tilga's going to get the rebound. 3 in the box. Tilga's going to go alone. Of course he does. It's a wonderful save actually from the goalkeeper. We win ourselves a corner. 32 minutes played. It's going to be Tommy Doyle on the left-hand side to take it. Doyle's towards the front. Mendes is there, and Mendes heads just wide of the goalkeeper's post. It is still 0-0. 15 shots in the first half an hour, and 4 of them on target. A few minutes later, another chance potentially. Mercier crosses it. Milosevic well outside the area. Just pull the trigger, my friend. Doesn't. Keith Hall does instead. And Valencia makes the save from the Northern Irish international. And the highlight is carrying on. Valencia, long ball upfield, is going to get intercepted by Mercier, the Belgian international. He can run forward and use his pace. Finds Saulo. Mercier keeps going. Does get the ball from the tackle. Is he going to cross it in? He's got 3 in the middle. Come on, Mercier. He's got round 1 tackle just about. Keith Hall is there. He's hit the bar. How many times have we hit the woodwork in this match? I now want to see. Can we see? Where do we see? Is it teams? No? Shots. Woodwork. We've hit the bar twice now. Okay, not as many as I thought. We really need to score a goal. We need to score a goal. How have we not scored a goal yet? It's almost half time, but we've got potentially time for one more highlight, which is probably going to end up with us hitting the ball over or onto the bar. Saulo has some space, takes it past his man, in on goal. Saulo tries to shoot, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. 0-0. We've had 22 shots. They've had 1. It's 0-0. They're down to 10 men. It's 0-0. You're getting an angry. You're definitely getting an angry. Are we having lots of long shots? Or are we having not enough long shots? To be fair, by just doing that should be fine, right? Just do what you want to do. Just play football. Have the chances. Score some goals. Are you doing anything stupid that you shouldn't be doing? Should be... Right, I mean, you know what we could try? We could tell you, shoot less often, right? Because you're having all the shots. You're having all the shots, and you're clearly not doing anything because we haven't scored. Milosevic's throw finds Kanate. Tilga and Kanate pass in between them. And cross to the left-hand side is Mercia. The former Saints man can run forward. Lots and lots of space for the little man to run into. Is he going to get the cross away? He does. It's Keith Hall. He's hit the bar. Of course he's hit the bloody bar, because that's all we seem to bloody do. Not going to lie, if that went in, that would have been a cracking goal. But unfortunately, he's hit the underside of the bar. We are not doing well here. Get creative. We've had 28 shots. 28 shots and 8 of them on target. We've got ourselves a throw in front of the Osijek defence? It's not a defence, it's a subs bench. Tommy Doyle has lots and lots of space. Saulo, Mercy's running. Doyle has it instead. Tilga heads down. Barriero's there, in on goal. It's straight at the goalkeeper. We're not going to score. We are not going to score. I think he was offside anyway. Barriero is coming off. We're going to do Melkonyan on. Mendes is coming off for Dramain Bamba. I mean, we're not playing badly. We're actually playing really well. We're just not scoring a goddamn goal. Let's give them a demand more. It's a throw for Osijek. They're going to win this. Hamed loses out to Damien Tilga, who can now run and use his pace to run into the space. He's got Melkonyan in front. He's gone alone because of course he has. I've told him to shoot less often and he's still bloody doing that. We're going to draw 0-0. We are going to draw this game 0-0 and we have deserved to win this game 16-0. Mercia to Kanate. Keith Hall back to Kanate. 2 of 3 options on the right. Goes backwards for some reason. Dramain Bamba, the big Ivorian, plays it forward to Mercia on the left. The Belgian crosses in. Keith Hall is there. Keith Hall's hit the bar. We've hit the bar 4 times now. 4 flipping times. I don't even know what we can do to change this. I don't know what we can possibly do. Shoot on sight. Just have more shots because apparently 32 of them isn't enough. Valencia with the free kick. We've got 7 minutes to try and find a winner. 7 minutes to get 1 goal. PAOK are beating Feyenoord, which I guess is actually quite good news. If it stays this way, I think we still might be guaranteeing ourselves knockout round football. Arnautovic on that left-hand side crosses in. This is the goal. It's not the goal. Varro holds on, but they've managed to have a shot on target. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Tilga with the ball back to Milosevic. Are we going to manage to do anything? Runs forward. He's gone for goal himself. You're a right back who's not very good as a right back. This is just ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. 36 shots. 8. 8 on target. Where do we have these shots from? I mean, some of these are in orbit. That's in orbit. That's in orbit. That's in orbit. I mean, what are we doing here? Can we see who had all the shots? Who did all the shots? Who did the shots? I don't know why I'm looking at shots saved because there wasn't any, because they were all off target. How do we do this? I should know this. I did it literally a couple of episodes ago. I found it. We hit the bar 4 times. 3 of them was Keith Hall. He hit the bar 3 times, and then that was Lescano also hitting the bar off target. I mean, look at that. Look at that, off target. They're all from fairly close in. There's about 16 shots taking place in that bit there. 5 shots. They're all from Mendes, all in very quick succession as well by the looks of it. I mean, there's so many I can't even scroll down through them. How have we not won that game? Colo Tori says we should appreciate their efforts. No, Colo. No, we shouldn't, because you had 37 shots or however many it was. In the end, we got lucky. We got lucky because PAOK beat Feyenoord, which means that Feyenoord and PAOK cannot catch us through our final 2 games to play. They can get a maximum of 9 points. So, We don't need to watch any more Europa League group stage matches. Next episode then. Sheffield United and Manchester City, I think, what we're going to do. Because we seem to be fighting for something, this is going to be a bit of a longer series. Season. Bit of a longer season. More episodes. So yeah, we're going to do episode 4, which is going to be Sheffield United and Manchester City. We might also do Spurs and Newcastle as well. So we're going to do a lot before we even get to the January transfer window, where some business is already lined up. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you are new here and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time with more Football Manager with Southport, and hopefully we can score a goal. That would be nice, wouldn't it?